Tips for designing a mobile app icon. App icons play a very important role in the click-through rate CTR of a mobile application. Just like in real life, first impressions matter a lot on the app stores. With over a million apps on the App Store and Google Play, it is crucial for apps to have an optimized icon and stand out from competitors. The goal behind an app icon is to immediately grab the user's attention and drive them to download the app. It is not only important to design an app icon that is unique but also to depict the app's main functionalities. Have a look at these expert tips and best practices to design an optimized app icon. Keep your app icon simple. People seek the easiest way to get what they want. Therefore, your app icons should be clear and simple to understand. An app icon that shows multiple features or a lot of details can appear too cluttered. So if your app icon is too complicated, it may confuse users and fail to communicate what your app is about. Your app icon should communicate your app's purpose. While it is true that you should not clutter your icon with too many details, make sure your app icon is concise and conveys your app's main functionality. You don't want to create an abstract app icon that will leave users unable to grasp what your app is about. Therefore, think about your brand and the services you offer, your unique value proposition, your app's use, and its main benefits. Design your app icon keeping in mind what you are offering to your end users. Choose the right colors for your app icon. To design a good app icon, make sure that the colors align with your brand. Take the time to think about how to make your icon stand out in the search results. Bright colors can help an app attract the user's attention. Don't use too many colors either. One or two main colors should be enough. Simple app icons drive much more conversion than complex ones. The most eye-catching icons include Photo Editor Pro, Discard Photo Video Editor, Guitar Tuner, Fender, and Guitar Tuner. Another way to choose the colors for your app icon is to reflect on your brand colors. For example, Headspace has a very simple app icon, which consists of its logo on a white background. The unembellished icon depicts the simplicity of the app's UX user experience and lets users know what to expect after downloading the app. When designing your app's icon, keep in mind that they should look as good in dark mode as in light mode. For example, you should use contrasting colors in both modes. Typically, you want your app icon to look polished on both white and black backgrounds. Another great tip for Android is to use a transparent background in the app icon, so that it adapts to the user's preferred mode. Avoid using too much text in your app icon. It is necessary for an app icon to be understood by itself. Icons are usually better perceived when they do not contain any words. They tend to generate more clicks and are less confusing. Keep in mind that apps are displayed relatively smaller on mobile devices. Using loads of text causes a lot of clutter, and the user may not understand what the app is about. Adding text can also cause localization problems if you decide to launch your app in a new country. If you are adding text, ensure that the font is easy to read and doesn't crowd the app icon. Also, make sure not to use promotional copy in your app icon that suggests store performance or endorses deals. Use logos for your app icon only in strong branding. Developers sometimes wonder if using their brand logo might be a good idea for their app icon. This can create stronger brand loyalty and a stronger image. Ideally, this is more effective when your brand is already quite popular and has a more prominent visual identity. Adding a logo to your app icon is not recommended if that logo is not commonly known. You want your app to be quickly understood by your audience. If your logo is not recognized, your app as purpose will not quickly be depicted to users. Update your app icon for seasonality. It is crucial to update your app icon from time to time. This can be extra appealing to users if you update your app icon for special holidays such as Halloween, Christmas, and the New Year. You want your users to know that you are constantly implementing new features and engaging with the audience. Customers appreciate it when companies take the time and effort to publish relevant updates. Localize your app icon across markets. When optimizing your app icon to stand out amongst competitors, consider doing so across all markets where your app is available. When users see your app in the stores and find that the app icon fits their cultural design preferences, they may feel more naturally connected to your app. Also, if your competitors are not localizing their app icons across markets, doing so will make your app stand out even more. Differentiate your app icon from competitors. Before creating your app icon, you might want to check what your competitors are doing. You want to think from the perspective of a customer. Why your app over competitors? By monitoring your competitors, you can find inspiration on how to differentiate or improve your app icon. Your goal is to stand out from the crowd by highlighting a certain value to your icon that makes it unique. In the following example, we see how apps with similar purposes and lesser-known logos still demonstrate their purpose while differentiating themselves from competitors. When searching for crossword puzzles and hydration reminder, we can see how apps are able to set themselves apart while still portraying their purpose clearly. Learn from your competitors and implement A/B tests when optimizing your own app icon in order to identify which version is most likely to be successful. A, B, and a B tests can be very useful. To run an A/B test, you can implement tests for an alternate icon as well as a variant that is your current icon. Follow app icon guidelines set by the app stores. On the App Store, E. Create an app icon design that works well on multiple platforms when applicable so that it is clearly implemented on each. R. Prioritize graphical images over photos and avoid screenshots or replicating UI components in your icon. It is better to create graphics specifically for your app icon. 3. Design your icon as a square, full-split image. 4. Consider offering alternate app icons, but ensure the variations are still loyal to your brand image. On Google Play, E. Google recently updated its icon system to follow the rounded corner square, similar to iOS, and will also include drop shadows. Due to this, your original asset should not have rounded corners or a drop shadow and should be uploaded as a full-split icon. R. Google prohibits including keywords that suggest store performance in the app icon. 3. It is also strongly recommended not to use graphical elements in the app icon that may mislead users about your app. 4. Google also does not recommend including deal advertisements in the app icon or using this space to promote your inclusion in a Google Play program. Designing an app icon can be difficult, but we hope that these tips help you move forward with confidence. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and be creative with producing an app icon that truly resonates with your brand. Thanks for your attention. Bye bye.